Righteous as the flash of the blade, determined as the mukade that never retreats, gentle as the sakura in spring, respectful as the temple's own silence, sincere as the moonlight, honorable as the plum blossom under the frost, dutiful as a loyal retainer. The 7 virtues of Bushido. Bushido is not about blind obedience, but an unwavering commitment to what is right. Alexander Bennett. Do you want to know who I am? I am virtue incarnate, the living embodiment of Bushido. He who walks the path of the pen and the sword, victory is my craft. If you want to be a warrior of virtue, this is your code. Developed by Inazo Nitobe, these virtues are still widely respected today, especially in martial arts and as a guide for ethical leadership, emphasizing a life of discipline and respect. Rectitude and integrity. If you follow the world of today, you will be turning your back on the way. If you do not want to turn your back on the way, do not follow the world. Takuan Soho. Gi is the thin line that runs through the night within you, separating what is easy from what is true. It is the invisible blade that refuses to twist even when the whole world bends. When everyone trades principle for comfort, Gi is the whisper that says, remain whole even if alone. Gi is the ability to see what is right and act accordingly even when it is uncomfortable or no one is watching. It is choosing the correct attitude not because it looks good in the eyes of others, but because it is aligned with your deepest principles. In practice, it means saying no to shortcuts, manipulations, and excuses, maintaining a firm, albeit silent, line of conduct. Courage. Enter combat resolved to die, and you will live. Wish to survive in battle, and you will surely meet death. Uesugi Kenshin. You is born at the exact point where fear builds walls, and yet you advance. It is the step that makes no noise but changes the destiny of a life. It is not shouting against the abyss, it is extending your foot over the void and discovering that beneath your movement, the path appears. You is not the absence of fear, it is deciding to act despite the fear, with clarity and responsibility. It is the courage to expose oneself, take calculated risks, and face necessary conflicts without confusing aggressiveness with bravery. In daily life, it appears when you take a stand, change what needs to be changed, and do not hide behind, I'll see to it later. Compassion and benevolence. People are the castle, people are the walls, people are the moat. Compassion is Nali, resentment is Na-enemy. Takeda Shingen. Jin is the force that, while able to be a storm, chooses to be gentle rain over a tired field. It is perceiving the weight the other carries without a word being said, and in silence, offering a shoulder, time, or just presence. It is the art of being a shelter in a world that learned too soon to be a stone. Jin is using one's own strength to protect and uplift others, instead of humiliating or exploiting them. It is the combination of firmness with kindness. You do not cease to be demanding, but you never cease to be human. In daily life, it is seeing the pain of others, offering concrete help, and when necessary, being tough in form, but always careful in intention. Respect. Treat your vassals as you would treat your own children, and they will follow you to the deepest valley. Date Masamune. Rei is the gesture that touches without invading, the gaze that sees without judging. It is bowing the spirit before the history that every scar holds, without demanding explanations. Amidst the noise of arrogance, Rei is the measured step, the serene voice, and the hand that does not forget that the other is also an entire universe. Rei is treating everyone with dignity, allies, strangers, and even adversaries. It is not empty formality, but a respect that recognizes the value of the other, even when you deeply disagree. This is expressed in how you speak, listen, correct, and even how you argue. Firm, yet without humiliating or dehumanizing. Sincerity. Truth is not what you want it to be. It is what it is, and you must bend to its power or live a lie. Miyamoto Musashi. Makoto is when what you say is already born, clothed in action. It is the word that carries beneath the skin the quiet certainty that it will be fulfilled. In a world of hollow promises, Makoto is the rare sound of truth walking barefoot, without fanfare, but leaving clear marks wherever it passes. Makoto is making one's own word a real commitment, where speaking and acting become practically the same thing. It is not promising what you do not intend to sustain, and not using sincerity as an excuse for cruelty. In practice, it is aligning speech and behavior, being true without being brutal, and cultivating a reputation where, if he said it, it's done. Honor. The sword must lead to the heart of things, where one can directly confront life and death. Yamaoka Teshu. Meiyo is the silent courtroom of your own heart when night falls. It does not feed on applause, but on the consistency between what you know is right and what you actually choose to do. It is accepting the price of remaining true to oneself, even when it means losing everything that was mere glitter, not light. Meiyo is the radical responsibility for who you are and the trail your actions leave in the world. It is not seeking external approval, but living in a way that you can look yourself in the eye at the end of the day. Honor here is building a name that does not depend on appearances. It is the sum of the choices you make when no one is applauding. Loyalty and duty. If you are killed in battle, you should be resolved to have your corpse facing the enemy. Yamamoto Tsunetomo. Chugi is the invisible thread that keeps you tied to what you once promised in a low voice to yourself and others. It is staying when the wind of convenience tells you to leave. It is sustaining when most have already let go. In the end, Chugi is the art of being a root in a world of leaves at the mercy of any storm. Chugi is firm loyalty to the people, causes, and principles you choose to serve. It is not blind submission, but conscious commitment. You remain loyal while that thing is upright, and if it ceases to be, your first loyalty is to what is right. In daily life, this appears in not abandoning those who trust you, not betraying agreements, and remembering that betraying your own values is also a form of disloyalty. Now the time has come to take your place. Make your heart your sword. If the heart is right, the sword will be too. Answer the call to honor. Fulfill your highest destiny. Remember that like the brief blooming of the cherry blossoms, we are all dying. Recognize life in every breath, in every cup of tea, in every life we take. This is the essence of the warrior's way. This is Bushido.